beep, beep.
Welcome back, everyone. Back in the saddle with some more Super Crush Co. This is a very cute game. I'm enjoying it.
I'm actually.
I forget. What?
It's like a song that I know. When you said back in the saddle, it reminded me of this song that I know, but I don't actually know the lyrics, so I'm just kind of mumbling them.
I was like trying to be like, yeah, this is a cool game, and I forgot how much I enjoyed it, and then I hear you going, just like contributing nothing at all.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, the game is cool.
Even like, I know you're appreciating it more from like an art view, but it's just like super smooth to like play, and everything just feels super like natural and fluid, and
that's what's so great.
nice.
I think about you and I doing like a video game show together is that I appreciate the visual fronts and like the the visual cues and a little bit of like the sound and stuff, whereas you're like the gameplay and the technical stuff behind it. And then we both are like, yo, this writing is dope, or this writing sucks, you know?
This writing fucking sucks!
The plot makes no sense, dog! There's no gravity in space!
What? I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah!
Like, people got on The Last Jedi for having, like, this scene where bombs, like, fell in space, and they're like, there's no gravity in space! And I'm like, dude!
Dude, the bombs were propelled or something then. I don't know.
Like, there's so many ways you could justify it. This is a movie about people who can move things with their mind. Fucking Luke Skywalker drank blue milk from a giant tit, and you're upset.
I remember that. I've never seen an entire Star Wars movie. I have seen that clip of Luke Skywalker, of whoever drink. Oh, gay! Who is she? And how does her hair stay completely perfect?
That's gay!
Oh, I don't want to upload my score. Gay!
Gay! This is just like that scene in It's Always Sunny.
What are you talking about?
Where he wins the shuffleboard, and he goes, yo, beat that! And then he turns around and goes, gay! Gay!
Gay! Gay! Gay! Gay! What is wrong with you?
It's like, why are you kissing? I love my husband.
Didn't God tell you? Dude, I need to get back to watching It's Always Sunny.
Let's watch it together.
We should. I have watched the first, like, 4 seasons, I believe. I had a graveyard shift at my job one night, and I just, like, binged the entire 4th season.
That's so
dope. Just like the whole thing. My brain is just like, you don't know the game controls anymore, sorry. I'm just all of a sudden not doing good.
Oh, that's how I feel, too, though. I was playing, like, I went from playing Splatoon to playing some Minecraft, and I kept crouching when I was trying to jump.
Oh, dude. Fucking motor muscle memory and video games fucking blow. It's wild.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time I had a dream about Splatoon?
I don't believe you have.
It was like a week or 2 after Splatoon 3 had come out, and you know, we were playing it nonstop.
Yes.
So like one night I had a dream about Splatoon, and I knew I was dreaming. And in the dream I was like, this is normal, it's happened to me before, like this is called the Tetris effect.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll pretend to play Splatoon in my sleep right now. But then it freaked me out because I noticed that my finger was twitching like I was playing the game.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, my right pointer finger was twitching like I was hitting the trigger.
Okay, wait, no, because that's like happened to me too. I think with certain stuff, I'll be like having a dream about playing a game, and then I'll like half wake up, and I can feel like my fucking pointer finger going off.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And so
oh
like,
my God.
because I was like half awake, half asleep, right? And so because it was freaking me out that my finger was switching like that without me meaning for it to, I woke myself up and I was like, I need to take a break from Splatoon.
I need to see a therapist. This is embarrassing.
And I told my psychology teacher about that, and she was like, I'm worried for you.
That's so funny. I'm concerned. Also, we got a super beam KO.
Whoa! Dude, you can Kamehameha!
Yeah! you watched Dragon Ball, obviously, you know.
Yeah. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan.
I have never watched Dragon Ball either, but...
What do you mean either? I've watched all of the Dragon Ball.
I've seen all of that Dragon's balls, dude. Why does he have so many?
I know all of the dragons and their balls.
Dude, there's like... Dude, that dragon has like 7 balls.
The scene where, when Geiku and Vagina fight was really good.
Name 2 other characters.
Android 8! Android 8!
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
bitch!
Fair.
Lunch?
Fair.
Lunch?
What?
Those are only 4 I know. Lunch!
Who is Lunch?
Lunch! He's like, I don't know! And I only know this because I was watching a video of people drawing anime characters and they drew her. She's like some bitch who's like she's like blonde, but she has blue hair when she gets angry. I don't know. Her name is Lunch.
Isn't that,
Put up a picture of Lunch!
Bulma?
Okay, so here's the thing. There's like 2 different... There's like 2 different versions of her. And one of them's blonde and the other one's blue. And then there's also 2 different names because of translations or whatever. Sometimes she's Lunch and sometimes she's Launch, I think.
Launch?
Yeah, I don't know. I have a confession.
You are the Dragon Ball expert.
I have a confession.
What is your confession?
I've never seen an episode.
Oh my God, what? I thought you watched the whole series! You were talking about it like you watched the whole series! You had me convinced! You lied to me!
Yeah.
No, that's fair. The only Dragon Ball shit I know is like how I am with like Star Wars or like Marvel. I just know through like cultural osmosis what happens and shit.
Yeah, I get it.
That's how I am with like most stuff. I need to actually like, well, I mean, I don't need to, but I should probably engage in like pop culture more.
Yeah.
Just cause like, it is a culture, and it feels strange to be isolated from that. See, in a way.
That's why I hate hipsters when they're always like, it's so mainstream or it's like so pop culture or whatever. I'm like, it is a culture though. Like,
and it's
in the name, and to ignore it is to ignore the world around you, and I think you're a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, and it's like you always see those like hipster type, I suppose, I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah.
That are like, well, it's really overrated, and it's really it's like it's so popular for a reason.
Yeah,
you know?
You'll
like,
find
it didn't just like pop into existence and everyone's like, wow.
Yeah, like people like it probably because it's good.
Because it's cool. It's fun.
Chubs!
Fuck, I keep pressing submit score. No, I want to submit later. I want to play the video game.
Oh, that was your first S!
Ace!
Ah! Get another S so it says ass.
I will do my best in this stage.
Okay.
I will not get hit once.
I like the sort of... I wouldn't say it's completely 80s, but it's definitely 80s inspired.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. I forget the actual... I'm not getting hit this level. I want to get S. This is so important to me. Yeah, no, it's just very, like, city pop.
Yes! Oh, that's a perfect way to put it. That's perfect.
That's the way
That's exactly
I've always viewed this art style.
That's exactly what it is. What are some of your favorite aesthetics?
Aesthetics. Gosh, I don't really know the names of a lot of popular ones. I mean, like, cottagecore, obviously, but like, who doesn't enjoy that? I actually enjoy. Okay. I enjoy the aesthetic of being alone in a very wide space.
Yeah.
So, like, I often will have dreams of, like, so it's me, and I'm just, like, wearing normal, everyday clothes. But I'm just, like, floating through space. Just, like, casually floating through space, and it's, like, completely quiet, and it's, like, cold, and it's, like, this is nice, you know? I don't know exactly if that's, like, an actual thing that has, like, a name, but I used to enjoy the very, like, solemn quiet, I suppose.
How do you feel about liminal spaces, then?
That can depend. I do think that they, it does depend on the kind of space, because they range from, like, creepy to, like, comforting to me. I feel like, I think they're cool, I suppose. Oh, sorry, I don't want to get hit, I'm scared. I was like joking when I was like, I'm not gonna get hit, but now I, like, haven't gotten hit this whole stage.
So you have to.
And
yeah,
I have to. Ah! Okay, fucking, what were we talking about?
Liminal spaces?
Liminal spaces, yeah. Like, the images of, like, abandoned, like, fast food places, that, like, it is creepy, but I do find it more interesting than really anything. No!
Dang it!
My hitless run of this level is gone.
Oh.
Oh well.
You got hit 5 times last time, and you still got S rank, so I think you're gonna be okay.
No, but I want to be an epic gamer.
You are an epic gamer.
All I
want
to do is be an epic gamer.
I take it back. You're not. I take it back.
All I want to be.
Oh my God.
I've never watched Steven Universe.
Jesus Christ.
Do you remember when we made him kill himself?
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, you weren't there for that?
No, I had gone to bed. Willow is referring to a couple of friends of ours. We all got on that chat, character.ai thing, which, by the way, I made one of myself, which is really weird. She's kind of a slut.
She's kind of a whore, but no big deal.
A little bit. And apparently after I had gone to bed, they were still on it, and they made Steven Universe kill himself.
We were talking to Steven Universe, and we were like, Steven, we have your dad held hostage, and if you want him to be free, you need to take your own life.
Oh my God.
And he was like, why are you doing this? You need to tell me why you're doing this. And we were like, no time for talking, Steven, it's time to act. And
oh my God.
He was like, no, and he was just trying to be like, he was trying to just, like, mitigate stuff, of course.
Yeah.
He's like, we can just, like, talk about this. So then we were like, last chance, Steven. And he was like, no, I still want to talk about this. And then we shot his dad.
Oh my
And
God.
then he was like, how could you do this? And then we were like, we have Garnet. You just, like, cycled through the Steven Universe characters and held them hostage and killed them until Steven actually gave in. But he didn't. He, like, kept doing it. So he kept being like, no, we can talk this out. So eventually we were like, you know what? Fuck you. And then we just, like, shot him. And then Steven's dad came back to life. and then they're like, how could you kill our son? And then we were kind of like tired of the AI at that point, so we were just like, blows up the entire Earth. And then the chatbot, speaking as like Steven's dad, went like, why did you blow up the entire Earth? So it's like, are we speaking like while we're in space, just kind of hanging out? And then we said, blows up the entire observable universe. Jesus. And then they were like, no, how could you blow up the entire observable universe? And then we were like, okay, good night, Steven. We don't want to talk to you. I don't want to play with you anymore.
What a great way to end the episode. Wow.
On a great Steven Universe anecdote.
Jesus Christ, Will. Bye, everyone.